A Franklin, Tennessee couple shocked the world when they lost an unbelievable 500 pounds between them and kept it off. It isn't just the massive amount of weight, but how they lost it that has some people talking. But is it safe? Channel 4's Jennifer Johnson has taken a closer look, and she's here now.
Well, that's right. Thanks a lot, Dan. In recent months, the Way Down workshop based in Franklin has been featured by a lot of major media outlets, enough to make us wonder, what is this faith-based weight loss program all about? The answer depends on who you ask.
I feel like I've got a trophy wife now.
Everywhere you turn, they're the poster children for weight loss.
I laid in bed and I had these really bad chest pains. And I remember thinking, I'm gonna die.
The Larry King Show, 2020, Inside Edition, you name it.
Just thought I was gonna be the big guy my whole life.
The drastic change in Andy and Maggie Sorrells began in 2001 when the couple met on the internet and tied the knot.
Everybody says when you get married, you gain weight. We could not gain any more weight. I knew we had to go the opposite way.
Instead, they lost and lost. The Franklin couple that initially tipped the scales at nearly 1,000 pounds combined began shedding their weight at a breakneck speed. And this is how they did it.
It's definitely all about just praying and, focusing on God and not on the food.
Meet Gwen Shamblin, a former dietitian turned weight loss guru. In 1986, Shamblin founded the Way Down workshop on a simple premise: let God tell you when you're hungry and when to stop.
You have tried many things, but the answer is in turning to God.
That's awesome. In an introductory DVD, Shamblin tells followers to turn their love of food into a love for God, and the weight will fall off.
Changing the food's content, which is dieting, and changing your energy output, exercising, has not worked.
But some say the diet is a glorified form of starvation that encourages people to eat only when their stomach growls or when they're on the verge of passing out.
I know of people that have eaten 5 bites a meal and 2 meals a day.
The woman we interviewed asked not to be identified for fear of retribution. She was a Way Down counselor for more than a decade and says most participants refrain from eating out of guilt.
You feel like you're being watched if you eat, and frequently weighed in front of leaders to see if you're losing or not.
I am learning more daily, and just the fear of God is beautiful.
Shamblin often refers to other religions as counterfeit, using weight as a means of identifying unconfessed sin. Those who are successful at Way Down are often recruited to Remnant Fellowship, Shamblin's Franklin-based church that turns the principles of Way Down into a whole new religion.
I would say it is a cult that employs mind control and brainwashing, and is used to control a group of people to do what you feel they should do.
But now I can be content and I can be satisfied.
Though many, like the Sorrells, say they're healthier today as a result of this program.
I can fit in one leg, and they're still really big.
I mean, do you think she's a prophet?
Well, I think what she's told, through the Way Down workshop has changed our lives. And so, prophet in the fact of pointing us back to God, definitely.
There are internet chat rooms filled with, quote, survivors, people who say they're lucky to have made it out of Remnant with their sanity intact.
I think the scariest part is that the members don't realize that they are being controlled and that they are under mind control, real mind control in this day and age.
Well, I spoke to a woman in California who said she developed bulimia after participating in the Way Down workshop, and she says she knows lots of others who had developed severe eating disorders as well, fearing that if they gain weight, it could somehow impact their ability to go to heaven. We tried to interview Gwen Shamblin herself about this story. She initially agreed to be interviewed and then canceled, Dan, once she realized we'd be asking about some of these tough questions.
A lot of controversy there, but the numbers are impressive.
They speak for themselves.
Jennifer Johnson, thank you. A church leader who spoke with us by phone last night says allegations of mind control at Remnant Church are outlandish and encourages curious viewers to come pay them a visit.